up, guys? We're back for another Dokkan battle video, and we have got a data download right here. Golden Week has been very, very busy, so, like, tonight, it's just like, I was sleeping. I was just like, boop, sleep. So, I'm a bit late here. I don't think there's too much in here. I think it's pretty much just the Shadow Dragons, and that is it for this data download, right? So let's go and take a look at them. Oh, we might as well just play the animations real quick. All right, let's see what we got. Is that... Oh, okay. That's probably the active skill, huh? Yeah. That's... This... You're never... ever gonna see this. By the way, I would say that yeah, Omega Shenron's voice does not work very well. Like I think like it's like his voice actor is the third Hokage from Naruto. It's like the super like old like type voice. I feel like it just doesn't work very well for Sin and Omega. That's like one of the few characters where I think I might like the dub voice a little bit better. All right, so this is the LR Shadow Dragons right here. I presume that they're a big time buff to the GT bosses category. We're gonna take a look in a second. No Omega Shenron part of the card. Okay, it's just he just stays as Sin Shenron. Okay, so we have the full card details right here. They've already got it built on the wiki since the data download happened. Alright, so they're GT bosses, category key 3 and 130%. So GT bosses does finally have a category. The thing about GT bosses is it's just so small and so limited. Like, this is a good start, LR Shadow Dragons, but they need a lot more, dude. Like, we need, you know, the Hellfighter 17 and Normal 17 fusing. We need standalone, like, LR Omega Shenron. We need this guy's EZA. We need the Cell and Frieza from GT EZA. We need them as a dual unit. Baby Dokkan Fest, Rildo Dokkan Fest. Like, they need to spam GT, honestly, for the next couple months, along with movies. I want them to continue buffing the GT Hero, Movie Hero, and Movie Boss and GT Boss. I just want those to continue to get buffed. I would be fine if the rest of the year is just only movies and GT. I'd have no issue with that. Because, like, look at this. It's just, like, it's so bare bones. It's not good. 12 key super attack, Shadow Dragon Assault. Colossal damage lowers enemy attack and defense. Okay, lowers attack is good. The only thing is it doesn't work well with their active skill. I mean, we'll talk about it. Okay. 18 key super attack, great advance of the Shadow Dragons, does mega colossal damage, lowers enemy attack and defense, and then they have a medium chance of stunning. Alright. That's good. Lowering attack and a medium chance of stunning is solid. Alright, their passives, they get 70% attack and defense at the start of turn, an additional 70% attack and defense on super attack. That's good. 4 key if the enemy is in attack down or defensive down status. And then GT boss category like key 3. Yeah, they're really good. Okay. Because they've got their start of turn attack and defensive buff, and then they get a whole bunch more on super attack. That's good because that's going to allow them to work very well as like a floating support type unit for the GT bosses category team, right? Let me just check their categories. Shadow Dragon Saga join forces and GT bosses. Yeah, so like, you know, you could, if you've got a lot of Shadow Dragons over on the Shadow Dragon Saga team, right? Like if you're running Nova and a lot of these characters, like you definitely could run this LR Shadow Dragons. They seem good. The LR Bobbity and Deborah, the last Battlefield LR, like I only was recently able to get them rainbowed, and I've been very pleasantly surprised, I would say, by how good that LR Bobbity and Deborah card is. Like, they're very, very solid. So, okay. Not bad. And again, they're a GT bosses category unit. So we now have the LR Shadow Dragons, and then we also have Metal Rildo. Both of them are GT bosses, support type units. So that's going to help that category work out. It has a universal link in GT. It's like GT bosses can be good, but they really need to suck the category off for a long time, right? Because it's just like, it's just so bare bones currently. So they just got to keep it up. So they have this active skill. They get 7 ki, which is good. Wait. So the only ki they get would be on super attack if the enemy has a debuff on. Do they have Fear and Faith? They do. Okay. We're going to get there in a second then. Hold on. Okay. So they get 7 ki. All enemies attack and defense minus 30% for 1 turn. And the reason this sucks can be activated started from the 7th turn from the start of battle. The reason this sucks, obviously, is the main draw of this. I mean, the 7 ki is good. But a 30% attack debuff is really good. You can't do it until turn 7. So you can't do that in Super Battle Road. You can't do that in Battlefield, right? It's like only like Infinite Dragon Ball History and Legendary Goku event can you do this. But guess what? Infinite Dragon Ball History and Legendary Goku event do not allow you to lower enemy attack. I mean, there's 2 fights that are ridiculous in Extreme Super Battle Road. Global players, you guys just got it, so you know who I'm talking about. There's the Super Vegito in the Majin Buu Saga stage. Then there's the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in the Potara stage. Those 2 are ridiculously powerful where you could get to 7 turns. But guess what? LR Shadow Dragons is not on Potara and Buu Saga. So it's like this unit has an active skill that is actually worthless. And it's like you get these awesome animations and it's like, cool. We're never going to see it because it's like turn 7. So they have this active skill. Basically, the only thing it's going to do is give them the extra ki. And I guess the defensive debuff. Maybe you could say the defensive debuff could help get them this ki from their passive as well. But the thing about that, let's take a look at their links. Their link set is really good. They did not shaft them at all. Holy shit. Okay. Brutal Beatdown, Nightmare, Fear and Faith, GT, Shadow Dragons, Big Bad Bosses, and Legendary Power. Holy hell. Alright. Yeah, this unit is good. They did not, like, skimp out on their link set at all. So here's Fear and Faith, right? Fear and Faith is going to be one of the most important things for this LR because this passively lowers the enemy defense just by having it active, right? All enemies defense minus 10%. Now, there certainly are events where defensive debuffs don't work, but a majority of the events and bosses in the game, you can debuff their defense. So as long as you're pairing the LR Shadow Dragon unit with another Fear and Faith unit, you are going to be able to get their 4 ki from their passive, right? And you got this 2 ki right there. You'll probably have GT as well. You're going to... Oh, no, they also have this 3 ki. Excuse me. They have this. So they get 7 ki. Yeah, they're good. I think they're very good. Like, because if you get, like, this whole link set active, which, by the way, they have the exact same link set, don't they? He's got Shocking Speed instead of Nightmare. So they have 6 out of 7 with, like, Omega and stuff like that. The only thing is that Omega, remember, is a full power category support type unit. And the LR Shadow Dragons are not on full power. So he's not going to buff them with his support ability. But, I mean, that's pretty good. From what we're seeing right there. All right. This unit is good because this is always active, giving him 3 ki. This is going to be super easy as long as you're just pairing him with a Fear and Faith unit, which Fear and Faith. So again, Shadow Dragon Saga and GT bosses where you're using this unit, aka with Shadow Dragons. You're pretty much always going to be running this unit with like STR Omega or Physical Omega. One of those type of characters. Sin Shenron. Sin's got Fear and Faith. This guy, I'm actually very stunned that he did not EZA during this celebration. Sin Shenron has been up for sub EZA. He's been the next in line for going on 5 months now. Because the last sub EZA was the Blue Gokus in December. EGL and Tech Blue Goku got their sub EZA in December. Sin Shenron is next up, right? And it makes a lot of sense since we're pushing GT. his EZA is going to help out this LR Shadow Dragons, the GT bosses, all those categories out a lot, because this is the only Sin Shenron in the game, right? And then obviously we're also up for physical Omega Shenron to get his EZA. Funny enough, I actually just got both of these guys to full level 10 links, Sin and Omega. I might do a video on Omega pretty soon. Doing a video on this guy at full level 10 links before his EZA, I don't know about that. He sucks. Like, he's just bad. Like, what do you want me to... All right, like, video starts up. All right, we're looking at him on GT bosses. He sucks. All right. All right, now we're on Shadow Dragon Saga. He sucks. Oh, and Human Deeds doesn't even have a real lead. I mean, GT bosses doesn't either, right? Because 130% 3 key. They didn't even give him 4 key. That's the only thing. If we were going to do this, I wish I would have been 4 key and 130% of stats. Oh, let me look at their... Wow, that's low. They have really low attack. I mean, free-to-play LRs a lot of times do sort of end up in that range, but it's still pretty low. It's still low. Their defense is super good, though. How much defense do they get? Yeah, dude, they're gonna have really high defense. I think as like a if they're like a floating support unit, they're really good. This is good. This is the best Battlefield LR by far, for sure. They come out May 3rd. Okay, so yeah, still quite a few days away. Wow. Okay. Let me know what you guys think. I'm actually very impressed. I think they did a really good job. This is a really good free-to-play LR. Because what's going on here is that if you're running the GT Bosses category team, which seems like it's a team that Dokkan is going to be really pushing, this is a must-run unit. And if you're, trying to play with the Shadow Dragons and all the Shenrons and stuff, this is a must-run unit with the Omega Shenrons. Like Sin Shenron and the physical Omega Shenron's EZAs, they're going to look a lot better next to this guy. And they didn't, the thing about some of these, free-to-play, units and stuff like that is sometimes they sort of shaft links and shit, but that didn't happen here. This is a crazy link set for a free LR. This is resembling, LR First Form Frieza. The level of links that they did right here. And, you get, Shadow Dragon, 20% defense, 10% defense from Nightmare, 25% defense from Big Bad Bosses, and it's, very quickly, you're in business, right? So, I'm pretty excited. This unit looks very good. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.